Alright, taking your time to settle in for a morning meditation dedicated to the healing states of the masters, and therefore you can think of a role model, a saint or sage, a great master, Christ or Buddha, any kind of religious figure, someone who represents the highest healing of love and light and enlightened consciousness. And we'll go beyond even their form into the light that we all are at our essence, to look at the order of manifestation, how psychosomatic illness manifests into form, how to perform miracles to reverse that, and then we'll come back down from the top of the mountain into the marketplace with helping hands, meaning back into the valley in this meditation, where you'll be with other humans, but you'll remember that you have a purpose and a mission, that once you reach the top, you come back down again to help those who aren't aware of these higher truths, to help them to heal and awaken to who they truly are, by first you healing yourself and be awakened to who you truly are. So to begin, you can let your eyes be comfortably closed. Feel how good it feels to sit comfortably with closed eyes, and simply to bring your attention into the present moment. Take an easy breath in, gathering all of your attention here now. As you exhale, release the past, softening your body, directing more attention to the here and now, to the present moment. Another breath in, you think of the future for just a moment, and yet on the exhalation, let that go. Let's let go of the external world and let go of the past and the future. To continue the journey inwards, you can keep your eyelids comfortably closed and yet roll your eyes gently up into your forehead. Imagine as if I just came over right in front of you and two fingers gently just tap the center of your forehead, and it causes a little point of light to appear. A little spark of light that begins to glow and grow just a bit more. Almost as if there's this pearl of light shining in your forehead. Keep imagining this light. Does it pulse a little? Does it shine? Does it sparkle like a star in the sky? Notice the shading of color. Is it more white or golden, or perhaps shades of bluish purple? While contemplating this light, imagining it, gazing up at it, take another slow, easy breath in, filling your lungs. As you exhale, think to yourself, relax and let go. As you release past and future and external, directing attention inwards to the internal. Breathing in again, focusing on that inner idea of the light. The light is a mental idea there. As you exhale, think, relax, and let go as you start to direct your attention internal towards the realm of ideas. Instead of matter, you're focusing on mind. Imagining that point of light a little brighter, a little bit more clear, a little bit closer to your own consciousness. And then when you're ready, another big breath in, filling your lungs, focusing on that light. As you exhale, think, relax, and let go. And release the external world. Letting everything outside of your skin just do its own thing. As you breathe, focusing on that light, I will count backwards from 5 to 1. Let each number direct your attention inwards, behind closed eyes, away from the external world, to that which is internal and perhaps that which is eternal. Your consciousness, which is always there, on number 5. Aware that you're aware, gazing at that inner point of light. 4. Turning attention inwards, eyelids heavy. 3. gazing up at that point of light, being aware that you're aware of that point of light and aware that you're aware. And then breathing in again, putting attention on your own awareness itself. And from 2 to 1, you exhale, you let your inner gaze relax, eyelids comfortably sealed down closed. Your face softens and relaxes as you go deep within. And you can imagine now that you find yourself in a beautiful meadow on a gorgeous Sunday morning in the mountains, looking up at the tall peaks. Take your time to imagine this wonderful fields. See the rolling hills, the foothills of the high peaks. Notice the time of year. Is it green, or their fall colors, or perhaps some snow-capped peaks? Take your time to notice the position of the sun, the color of the sky. Are there clouds? Do you feel a gentle breeze, or maybe it's even a little bit windy? Feeling the breeze blowing across your face. Standing in that field and making it more and more real now. Let it surround you so it becomes panoramic. You can see what's in front of you, yet look to your left. Look to your right. Look behind you. Sense the earth below you so you can see your feet in the ground. Notice how you're dressed. Looking up again to the sky and to seeing all the beautiful mountains. Notice the contrast of the mountain peaks in the sky. Taking in the vastness of this space. And as you're standing in the field, you start to notice that you're not alone. That there are other people scattered here and there. As you look around, you might imagine walking around. And you see people who are young and old, children and elderly. You see men and women and every other sort of person. And you get a sense of how you feel about people, who you feel you are in relationship to them. Some are happy, some are sad. Some are healthy and vibrant and playing, others are sick. Some are mentally not okay, others physically, or both. You simply look around and you get a sense of being there with humanity. Now imagine that you look up to the top of one of those beautiful mountain peaks, and you sense your role model for healing and enlightenment. Imagine this great being there at the top of the mountain, sending light down upon everyone, including you. You take a moment to not look horizontally at everyone, but to look vertically up the mountain, up to your role model, to this great being who's sending down all this light. As if you turn your palms up to face this being and open your heart. Imagine like the sun, the light is shining upon your face and your heart. It's pure love. You sense such goodness and kindness and compassion. You let it soak into your body, and it's so uplifting. It's as if your physical body is left behind there on the earth, and you, in your astral body, a body of light, the body with color and chakras and meridians, however you notice it, as if you, in a more subtle energy body, floats up, as if you're flying up the mountains, up towards the top where this great being is standing there, still sending light to everyone in the valley. You land and stand next to this great being. You're welcomed. You sense what it's like to be up here, the change of perspective, the view, looking down at the valley and the people in the valley. Imagine looking through your eyes. Feel through your heart how you feel about all the people down there now. You see those who are happy and sad, and you get a sense of how you feel when looking from above. those who are healthy, and those who are sick. You see those who are rich and those who are poor, and everything in between. And you feel through your heart. You observe through your own eyes. But now imagine as if you can step inside of this great being, your role model here, this great teacher, healer, saint, whoever it is, and imagine what it's like to look through their eyes at humanity, to feel through their hearts. What do they see? What are they doing with their thoughts? Or are they just so clear and empty, as if there's hardly any mind at all? What's happening in their heart? Is it closed and blocked and judging? Or is it open and clear and allowing and accepting? Notice how the light moves through them. What makes them such a clear channel? Now, instead of focusing down, focus up, above the mountains, above the forms, to the light itself, and imagine that you start ascending up this light, rising up as if the physical plane starts to drop away. You rise up through layers of creation, beyond physical matter, through etheric substance, rising up through the etheric planes, rising up through astral planes. You're flying so fast you don't even stop to look at these floors. You just keep focusing on the source of all this light. Light pouring out of one central source. You might imagine color and particles and waves emanating out of one point. And you as a being of pure light and love floating up into the very source of all light and love. At some point you start moving through the point that all of this energy is pouring out of. Beyond time, beyond space, beyond color, beyond sound, beyond light. It's a space of infinite consciousness, universal spirit, infinite awareness, beyond the beyond. Beyond light, beyond sound, beyond vibration, it's just I am. Infinite I am, and you as a drop of that ocean, and yet here there's no distinction, there's no size. You simply are that beingness. It's non-dual, there's no two. Pure existence, pure consciousness, and pure bliss. And in this space of infinite love and pure being, you simply imagine having a thought which says, I am. As you do, it starts to form a sphere of light, a sense of conscious awareness, you. Starting to get a sense of you as an individual, but not even with the body, just soul. A drop of the ocean, a spark of the divine light, and you simply think, I am light, and you become light. I am love, and you manifest more of your being as love. I am one with my source, and as you think, it creates your mental body. And you think the thoughts you think with your source. I am one with all beings. I am the equal to all others. I am perfect, whole, and complete. And yet you look and you start noticing there are other souls who are not thinking these thoughts. You start noticing beings who think thoughts like, I'm alone. And you watch how it starts a descent into not the most comfortable places for them. I'm bad. I'm stupid. You watch as people, beings, souls have thoughts that are not true. And you watch as it causes them to have a more dense astral body filled with emotions like anger. They're angry at nothing, fear, guilt, all the negative thoughts, all the negative beliefs, all the negative emotions manifesting disharmonious astral and etheric bodies. And yet you remember, I am part of the solution. I am only here to be truly helpful, to awaken people to who they truly are. As you start thinking the right thoughts you think with your source, I am love, I am oneness, I am peace. It manifests a beautiful angelic-like astral body, radiant open chakras, meridians pulsing with light, and that starts to bring you back down as if floating above the top of the mountain, standing above or floating above your role model's body there, and then descending down as if you're standing once again on the top of the mountain next to this role model who is your equal and your friend. Imagine that you are clear, that you are a healed healer, that you are the light of the world, that you are spirit descended. Yet you're coming down here with a mighty purpose, because when you look back down in the valley now, you see what all those negative thoughts have done. The sickness, the poverty, the war, the genocide, the suffering. Take a moment as you look from the top of the mountain at what's happening. On one level, it's truly tragic. On another, it's not even happening at all. And yet for those down there, it seems very real. So imagine that you make a choice. I'm going to be part of the solution. I'm going to represent the light that sent me. And you might make a pact with your role model there that while they remain on the top of the mountain, you're going to go down there. And you're going to help. You're going to heal. You're going to enlighten others. Imagine floating down. It's a choice to come down here as a bodhisattva, as an angel incarnate, as a spiritual being having a human experience to be part of the bigger plan. As you land on the ground, you realize when you're looking at all these people, you're here with a mission and a purpose. You're here to represent the light that sent you. The light says, I need someone to go down there, and you say, here I am. And you find yourself in the valley looking at others. Imagine helping in your own unique way. Imagine performing miracles, healing the mind to heal the body. Take a moment as I am silent to imagine integrating this into your actual life. What would it look like after you graduate? Seeing clients online or in office, helping family and friends, giving talks, writing books. Take your time to see what do you do to truly live these teachings. And simply taking a breath to bring it right here now, back to your body in this moment. Breathe and sense your very own body. It's as real as it could be. This is you having a human experience, your body, your breath, your sensations, your heart, your emotions, your mind. Yet remember, it's not meaningless or random or chaotic. There's something underneath it all, and as you sit here now, you remember, you are that something. You are the light of the world. You're amongst the healers, the light workers, here with a mighty purpose. And you're going to simply take a breath and let your mind grow clear, staying open to inspiration. You might turn up within yourself for a moment. Remember, the light is here. Source is here. Wisdom is here. All of your skill sets are right here. Just staying open to your inner voice, to your intuition, to that higher, wiser mind that corrects all errors, returning us to truth, where we've always been, where we always are. I'll be counting from 1 to 5. When I get to 5, you'll be back right here now. Yet you'll feel perhaps something is different. Maybe you'll feel more purpose, more meaning, that you are here with a mission, that you're here with a mighty purpose. And number 1, coming back more and more to this moment. 2, starting the transition, beginning to breathe and move and stretch, as if you're coming back from a wonderful rest. And 1, 2, 3, 4, take your time, beginning to breathe and move and stretch. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, and number 5, you're back right here now, wide awake and refreshed, and back to your full and regular waking consciousness.